My boy 23rd Blood. We up at Grindmode Studios.
Yeah, I'm about to go do this interview, man. Got 2 new singles out, man. Success and Stronger Than I've Been Before. But that's Stronger Than I've Been Before. They're saying, the streets is saying that's heat. So we about to go promote that. Got the flyer right here for y'all too, man. Go get that. Let's go highlight my boy Dion and see what he's talking about. I've been working, man, and then you know, I'm in the process of coming out with a clothing line as well. Hoodies and scullies for the fellas. Lingerie for the ladies. Shout out to Low Life, man. You feel what I'm saying? You know, that's my guy. We did time together, man. He doing his thing, man. So, you know, I'm happy to see he came home and did something positive with himself, man. He's working, doing his thing. And you know, I get game from him as well. Like, I'm not one of them dudes who feel like they too good to take advice from anybody, man. If I see anybody doing their thing and they doing better than me, yeah, I'm going to tap in and listen and see what type of jewels I can get from that as well. I'm always going to plug you in with the real rights, man, and the officials, man. I don't hang with frauds, man. I hang with real goons. Shout out to Fast Eddie, man. You know he trying to get the spark back, man. Like, bro, man, I need some material, man. Yeah, he like, yeah, bro, man, I need some material, man. I'm about to come up with a Fast Eddie mixtape. I said, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Shit, I need all the hottest shit from everybody in the city. And I'ma always support Fast Eddie, man, because if it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be no me. And I'm gonna tell everybody that until I can't tell nobody no more. This nigga everywhere, man.
He came in with his camera, we came in with our camera. I didn't beat you to it. I was the first one, you the second one.
Hey, listen. When I say yo, listen, I just told him, right? I said, yo, all I be with is certified gorillas, bro. So we was up in the box, he'll tell you.
4 yards. Yeah. 4 yards.
What you say?
4 yards.
Number one.
He's running around.
I'm trying to change my life for the better, man. I'm trying to get this bag, man. You already know, man. 23rd Blood, Focus Entertainment. This is really my brother, man. Yeah, man, we did that time together, man. He used to try to tell me, like, yo, man, you need to calm down, man. Focus. I'm like, man, fuck that, man.
Let me find out Rack got a vision. Every time you meet a hot bitch, nigga, chill. Yeah. No, because I just said the same shit in my interview. I just said the same shit.
No, remember we see him in Philly. Remember he was in the club.
Oh my God, he was.
Man, the lead, man, they kept playing.
All right, well, welcome to 2 Wavy TV. This shit don't stop. We linked up everywhere we go. I am Hippie X. Fuck with me. Shout out to OMG and Grindmode. We live all the time.
I need some merch, yo.
Best kept secret.
Real shit.
Best kept secret.
BX TTI Rack the 4.
Nigga, we big as fuck. We going bigger on big. On December 4th, it's that big on big. Hippie X and TTI Rack, Lil Mondo. You already know how it comes. It's the link up, bitch. It's the link up, bitch. Shit, Chad. We going big.
Follow me, Iraq baby, IRACBABY. Follow Hippie X.
Real shit.
Yeah, I'm talking about the merch, Brody.
The merch, you got the link up in my element. Sweatsuits on deck. Yeah, get with me. Tap in.
You wasn't at YTB Fat, were you?
No, I was at the joint at Shady Side though.
Yeah,
That's shady. I met some little broad there.
Nah, man, this dude came up to me and splout me up at the YTB Fat. And I'm like, I'm like, oh, what's going on with you? Know, big hug, the whole nine. And then the homie just walked off. I'm like, that must not have been blood, man. Because I know we'd have had a conversation. You know what I mean? Like, it would have been more than just like, what's up?
He just dapped you up and kept
I said, man, this nigga got to have
I did see you, though, at the one joint. That joint was turned, too.
Oh, yeah. Over Ozzy Bells.
Man, what?
Yeah.
That shit was turned. Yo, it was hoes everywhere, nigga.
All right, we live on Instagram.
So we
about to fire it up. We about to fire up the interview.
Right. Let's go.
How you sound in your headphones?
Let's go. Turn me up a little bit.
Good.
Yo.
You good?
Yeah, I can work with it. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Let me start this countdown. Boom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, y'all thought we was done. Oh. Y'all thought y'all was gonna be listening to music for the next hour, huh? No, we are back with another OMG On My Grind live interview right here on Grindmode Radio Live. This is a double up exclusive, y'all. Yeah, we are back. Now we got a very special guest tonight, man. This is why we had to do a double up, man. We had two powerhouses come through.
Yes, sir.
But this one right here, man. This one right here, I got a treat for y'all.
Yes, sir.
I got a treat for y'all, man. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? They hear the voice. Why don't you let them know who you are, what you do, and why the fuck you here, my brother?
Man, first and foremost, man, shout out to my man Dion, man, Grind Mode, man. You know, that fit my lifestyle, man. It fit my lifestyle, man. I'm 23rd Blood, CEO of Focus Entertainment LLC. You feel what I'm saying? I'm from the east side of Pittsburgh, East Hills to be exact. I'm just dropping 2 new singles, Success and Stronger Than I Ever Been Before. And we working, man. We working.
Yeah. We gonna get into it, my brother. We gonna get into it. There's a phone stand right there. That little black thing right there, phone stand. That way you ain't got to hold the phone. You know what I mean? Your peoples can stay tapped in.
Yes,
and
sir.
you can keep them hands free. It's very important.
Right.
So talk to us, brother. How did you get involved in music, man? Take us through your tenure, man. How did you first get involved with making music?
Well, you know, I started off listening to Whammo, man. Shout out to Whammo, man. I used to listen to the they had Future Flavors back then.
They had some shit. It wasn't called Future Flavors, but they did have some stuff where they was playing, you know, local music and stuff like that.
Yeah, so, you know, I've always been a fan of Whammo. Shout out to Whammo, man. I just started out making little mixtapes and all that, my favorite songs, record them and all that. Then eventually, as I got older, I started writing. See, a lot of people don't know about me, right? Like, I was in the streets and all that. Yeah, but I always had a gift for words. You feel what I'm saying? I was an A student in English and reading. Right.
we gonna celebrate that right there. We gonna celebrate that right there. You know what I'm saying? We gonna celebrate that right there. Cause too many times, you know, we put focus on the streets, right? But the fact that you made it perfectly clear and known that you were an A student in English
and
reading is magnificent, my brother. So we celebrating greatness down here. All right, so talk to us. This is your time to let the people know what they need to know about you, my brother.
Man, first and foremost, man, you know, I'm just out here working, trying to expand my brand, trying to link up with the real. Only the real. I don't do suckers. You feel what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So I support the real, everybody out here in the streets grinding. Like I told my man SmugTV, that's one of my cameramen. I'm like, listen, man, the streets need to support the streets, man.
Right.
We need to stop trying to wait on these people to put the bag in our hand and go earn.
And that's major, because we gonna actually get into your hustle, because your hustle is unprecedented, my brother. Your hustle needs to be in a doggone book, in a blueprint. It needs to be online. It needs to be available to all these new niggas that don't know how to get to nothing. Like you said, that's waiting on somebody else to do it. No, y'all need to look up the 23rd Blood rule of hustling, my nigga, and get to it, because this motherfucker gets to it on some real shit. But we gonna get to it. Talk to us about your first experience in the studio. You know what I mean? You started out, you know, just listening to radio and making your mix. Talk to us about what it felt like when you first got in the studio and started recording.
Oh, man, I was 15 when I recorded my first song.
Dope.
And it's crazy because that's the same year I hopped off the porch.
Okay.
It's just crazy how this shit align with each other, right? But, so, like, I always used to rap and, you know, spit for my homies, you feel what I'm saying? Say, like, yeah, you nice. You like, yeah, whatever.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But when I actually got in the studio and I heard myself, I'm like, all right, maybe I can do something with it. And then I would pass out tapes. Because I was under a record label called 6 Side Music. That was ran by my cousin Eric Gator. So, like, all my old stuff, I used to record with him. He went to school for, what do you call that? What is it? Massive media, some shit like that.
Okay, multimedia?
Multimedia,
Yeah.
right. So he worked for Channel 4. He's the cameraman right now. So like,
okay, one time for Gator, man.
Right. Shout out to Gator, man. So, so he already had experience. So he had his little team, but I was the youngest out of the crew. So all the pressure was really on me for real, because they already like, hey man, we already got it down pat.
Right.
So I went in there, did this song. They put on a mixtape. No shade, but that shit was the hottest on the joint.
I got something to show y'all.
And I was the youngest.
No doubt, no doubt. So from there, how did things start to evolve from you?
So, you know, the sad part about it is, man, you know, the deeper I got in this shit, like the darker the music became, but it was an experience, you feel what I'm saying? So anybody who knew me and the real street niggas related, like, damn, like you spitting some real shit, you feel what I'm saying? But I was like 15, 16 when I started like really like adapting to the studio and really writing and recording my own material. 17, I was still recording, but I didn't have a chance to really put it out.
Right.
By the time I'm 18, now I'm getting money in the streets. I'm hot. Shout out to my man Fast Eddie.
One time for Fast Eddie. Hey, he's naming legends, y'all. Oh,
man, listen, man. Listen, one thing about me, man, I'm not no hater. I'm going to give honor and respect and flowers when they're due.
No doubt.
I'm going to keep it 100, man. I don't think I would be who I was if it wasn't for Fast Eddie. I don't think a lot of y'all dudes would be who y'all was if it wasn't for Fast Eddie.
Yeah, Fast Eddie definitely put on. Without a shadow of a doubt, he definitely put on.
Yeah, because... And it's crazy because he be hurt about that. Like, man, these dudes got on. They forgot about me. They forgot about where they came from. I was the one out here pushing the CDs in the street, making sure these dudes got heard. And I get it. I get it. Like, you know, nobody wants to be left behind. I understand. But it's like, man, I'm like, man, fuck them niggas, man. You got to continue to work and do you. So he about to come out with some shit. He trying to get me on there as well.
No doubt, no doubt. Talk to us about the influence that Fast Eddie's mixtapes and what he was doing at that time, you know what I mean, had on you, and what made you connect with him, because that was a major move.
So he was dealing with my man Mook, Varsity Boy, you feel what I'm saying?
Well, ho. Like I said, he keep mentioning legends. Mook is the reason why this exists.
Oh, yeah?
He is the person who said, when I said I'm going to start a radio station, he's the one who said, if you start it, I'll run it. He developed everything that's right here came from Mook. So one time, you know what I mean, for Mook, because that dude is, his email is the email to get into the damn radio station. He was our very first program director. So one time for Varsity Boy, man.
Yeah, he was on the 6 Side label.
Okay.
That's really like Big Bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm in the studio with niggas like him.
Right.
They're putting the pressure on me like, man, you better come with some heat. So I'm like, all right, I got y'all, man. Y'all keep playing with me like this shit's a game, like I ain't hot.
Right. But
that's my guy. I always seen, I'm like, bro, what's up, man? Oh, yeah, I got some podcasts. Shit. I'm like, yo, bro, get me on that joint. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he be, you know, everybody got their own lives now. We all older. People got kids. They married. You feel what I'm saying? So I understand, like, everybody got their own thing going on. But it's always love. You know, tell Mook, man. When you hear me, Mook, man, get me on that podcast, man.
No doubt. That Detour show. Yes, indeed. So, once you started, you know, getting a feel and starting to see how things come, how did it feel, you know, as an artist to start being received by fans? Like, people, how did people start receiving your music, and how did that make you feel?
At first, I was nervous. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta think, I'm from the streets.
Right.
I was in this shit. So dude run up on you like, oh,
right.
Oh, like, who are you? Like, just, oh, no, I heard you on a Fast Eddie miss. I'm like, oh, all right, I can breathe a little bit, you feel what I'm saying? 'Cause, you know, like, growing up, like I said, I'm from the east side of Pittsburgh, East Hills to be exact, you feel what I'm saying? We grew up gangbanging. So,
talk to him.
You couldn't, it's a little different now. You couldn't walk around this joint lackadaisical. The bird wasn't sweet growing up for me, man. When your ops seen you, it was on sight. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, so you saying how it was for me to adapt and adjust to the fame. At first, I was nervous because I didn't know if a dude was a fan or a op.
Right.
So I was on defense.
Right.
But then after a while, I thought about it like, damn, I'm really hot. Because I still try to be humble, you feel what I'm saying? I don't try to let this shit go to my head, man. I just work.
Yeah.
And be genuine. Like you said, you name it legends. These is, I don't look at these people as legends. I look at them like big brothers.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It's genuine love. You feel what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And that's all I want to be around. That's all I want to work with is genuine people.
Absolutely. So, you know, you mentioned being in the streets, and we know that art imitates life and life imitates art.
Right.
You know, actually, it's like life imitating art at this point. But it initially started out with art imitating life, which means like people were talking about what was happening in the streets, right? And so you mentioned, you know, when you first started getting involved in music was around the time that you jumped off the porch.
Right.
Talk to us about how that your experience being in the streets influenced your music.
Well, for those who don't really know me, right? Like I said, you know, to y'all, I might be popping. You know, I might be this rap star to y'all. But in real life, I'm kind of like shy for real, man. I'm quiet. I stay to myself. I'm not really a loud mouth. I'm only loud when I'm frustrated. And that's like a warning sign to leave me the fuck alone type shit, you feel what I'm saying? But for the most part, man, I was the quiet kid growing up, man. I didn't really want no smoke, man, but I wasn't soft neither. So, you know, I pretty much use music to like express how I feel.
No doubt, no
It's
doubt.
like therapy to me, you feel what I'm saying? And you know, I'm gonna talk about this too. You know, I did a nice little stretch. Everybody wanna keep calling me.
And they know you live. That's what happened. They see that live. They're like, oh, let me call him and see what's going on. Watch the live. Don't call. Watch the live. God damn it. Watch the live.
It's all love though, man. But yeah. So I had to go upstate for a little bit, well, for a long time. So that's when I was at the peak of the music shit. You feel what I'm saying? I was hot when I was 18, with the gel when I was 19. You know, playing with them pistols and all that, man. Kids, don't play with no pistols, man. Just wait till you're old enough to get you a license, man. Do things.
Talk to them. I love it when y'all share jewels, man. I love it when y'all share jewels, especially for these youth, man. Especially for these youth. So I appreciate you, you know, putting that public service announcement out there. Talk to us about what your experience was like. You know what I mean? You go from, you know, being in the streets, you know what I mean, making a name for yourself in music. Your notoriety is starting to grow. Your fame is starting to grow, and then it's all taken away from you. Talk to us about what that experience was like in jail. And how it helped shape the you know, the man that you are today.
I'm gonna keep it 100. At first, I was fucked up. I was fucked up. Fucked up, man. I'm used to having in my way beautiful women. That just had me a little boy. I had me some money. I had me some jewels. And then that shit just be taken away from you in a heartbeat.
Right.
So it was kind of like hard at first, right? But you know, I always kept the passion alive for this rap shit. I don't know what it, like I said, it's like therapy. So, you know, I'm in there writing. You know, I was in there with Diddy too. Shout out to Diddy, man, from the hill. He the dude that came out with the song on the Neft side.
Okay.
That was my celly. I just seen him the other day in the Galaxy.
That's what's up.
Told him we got to work and all that. So, you know, we used to build back and forth and all that. You feel what I'm saying? But when I got in the yard, and shout out to these niggas too. When I got in the yard and I heard these Philly niggas spit, I said it's time for me to step my game up.
Right.
Because now I realize this shit's bigger than Pittsburgh. So we used to be in the yards. Like I said, my man TTI Rock was just here. We in the yard, man. We damn near like the only Berg niggas going at it with these niggas. Like, man, fuck them niggas. They hot, but nigga, I'm hot too.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm in the cypher with these niggas.
No doubt.
And they was fucking with me like, yeah, you know how they talk. Yeah, ball, like we fuck with you. You need to do this, down the third, X, Y, and Z. So as I'm rapping and I'm trying to get myself off the ground, they're also giving me pointers on how to do certain shit. So I got love for Philly. Philly's like my second home. I go out there all the time because they help mold my spit game and help me become a better rapper.
No doubt. One time for the 215. So you had that experience, you know, while you were in jail. You come home. What's the first thing you do?
Getting out lab.
Let's go. Let's talk about it.
Get in the studio. Tweak it. Listen, one of the guys I was up there with, I forgot his name, right? This is a jewel he gave me too. He like, yeah, boy, like you spit some shit. He said, I'm gonna give you some game though. Like, what's up? He said, yo, how often you be writing X, Y, and Z? So I'm like, man, I don't know. I probably write like every day, every other day. He said, yo, from now on, yo, when you write shit, just put it up. Next thing you know, in like a month or two, you'll have like 100 raps. So I'm like, yeah. I'm like, damn, that's deep. Next thing you know, I'm writing like 2-3 songs a day. Psh, I'm in mode, and I ain't got no TV in the cell, none of that. I'm about to go home. I'm focused, like, yeah, man, I'm gonna write this shit down, X, Y, and Z. So I came home, like you said, I probably had about 200 joints. I still got it too. I still got some shit in the stash.
No doubt, no doubt.
So I come home in 2013. I dropped this joint called Criminal Therapy. I dropped that. That was the last time I recorded with Gator Man.
Okay.
So came home, dropped that. That joint was on Dat Piff. And I was just pushing little CDs in the street, just moving around and all that. And it was hot, you feel what I'm saying? But a lot of people felt like it was dated due to me being in jail so long. So it didn't really get the response that I wanted. But, you know, there was a couple people that liked it or whatever.
Right. So how did you adjust to, you know, the time lapse from being, you know, in jail, music evolving, you know, you coming home with the mindset of, you know, where you were to, you know, like people saying it was dated. How did you make that transition to be able to step up to the current time?
I don't keep up. I don't keep up with nobody.
Oh, shit. Talk that shit.
I don't, because I feel like what the game lacks now is like being authentic, being original. Everybody got the same melody, everybody, and that's cool. But I wanna make timeless music. I wanna be able, 10 years from now, you can still play my shit. That's why, like, when you listen, like this joint that I'm about to drop, or the joint I dropped, Stronger Than I've Been Before, that shit hit the streets hard because I'm really giving the game from my perspective. I'm talking about how I was in the county broke, fighting cases. Like, I'm really giving people the other side of the streets.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's cool. You got your jewels and you got the girls and you popping bottles. But talk about how you was down in county broke, begging for JPays, and you was down there illiterate and couldn't study the law to fight your case. Like, they don't tell you this side of the game. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's crazy because that's like low key what the industry wants.
Facts.
They want you to be a bunch of illiterate niggas who can't read or write. Yeah, go on and sign that deal.
Talk to him.
Go on and sign that deal. Yeah,
Talk
man, you
to
about
him.
to get a 360 deal. Yeah, you about to get this 500 bands, but we about to make 20 million off you.
Talk to him.
You feel what I'm saying? So I try to keep it real. I try to be authentic. I try to be original. But I still listen to people too, though. I still listen to a few people, like shout out to G Herbo. I'm trying to link with 150 Dream Team out Chicago. I'm heavy in Chicago too, man. I've been out there. I was out there on the south side, on the low ends. So I try to tap in with Chicago. Chicago, a tough crowd though.
Yeah, Chicago different, bro.
They're a tough crowd, man. You gotta really be
bro.
like a real driller out there.
Yeah, Chicago different, brother. Good luck out there, bro. Good luck out there, my brother. We're gonna get into this hustle, bro, because you know I don't know, like at what point when you came home did you like really like decide like, all right, I'm putting my all into this. You know what I mean? And I know there's certain things that I need to do, but I know by the time you came on my radar, you was balls to the wall, man. You was gunning. You know what I'm saying? So, talk to us about what it was that fueled you to be able to be out here in these streets, moving CDs from neighborhood to neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Pushing your agenda, letting people know, like, look, this is the move you need to be on because this is what it is.
You know, it's crazy. That's how I bumped into you, man.
Facts.
They see me out in the trenches grinding, man. See, so like I said, I did some time, right? So I did 12 years first, 7.5. Little young knucklehead, still ain't really get the picture and shit. Then I went back. That was the wake up call. Like, all right, listen, dog, you gotta really get your shit together, man. You getting older. You feel what I'm saying? Your family getting older. Homies was dying. Homies getting fed numbers. You feel what I'm saying? So I had to change my way of thinking. I had to really get a grasp on reality. Like I said, everybody want to talk about the cool side of the streets. They don't tell you about the other side, man. When you locked in that cell, man, them girls ain't gonna write you.
Right.
They not gonna come see you. They getting dick by Jody.
Talk to them.
Real rap. They might answer your call and talk. Yeah, then after that, they're going with Jody. So I had to really like learn how to lock in on myself. Really focus on being a better man. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't understand, right? You get out of life what you put into it.
Facts.
So if you don't have nothing to contribute to the world, you're not going to be nobody. You're not going to make no money. You feel what I'm saying? So while I was in there, I started just reading, man. You feel what I'm saying? I took my shahada, I became Muslim. You feel what I'm saying? I just started learning how to like really like be a better and positive person. So, but I, like you said, I still was locked in on the music. So I started reading actual business books. Like I said earlier, I always had a passion for words, reading, writing, all that shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It just it's crazy how everything comes together.
Right.
So I was in there, I was reading business books, you feel what I'm saying? First thing I learned how to do was get an LLC. So I learned how to get the LLC and all that, you feel what I'm saying? I came home, I put that in motion, you feel what I'm saying? You know what's crazy? You know what else made me really tap into you too? My man Lee Davis. That's the guy who filed the LLC for me. Big homie Lee, what's up, man?
One time for the GOAT, Lee Davis. Yes, indeed.
So, yeah, so I was in there, I was reading books, I learned about the LLCs, and then I learned about accounting. Like, I just like reading, you feel what I'm saying?
No doubt.
I felt like that's what freed my mind, because, you know, a lot of dudes is out here in the streets, but they still locked up mentally. So, you know, that's what I locked in on that, man, reading, growing.
No doubt. And from that, man, I can say, you know what I mean, just from working with you, from that, you definitely unlocked the jewel, right? You unlocked the hidden key, which was getting your business affairs in order and making sure that you had the root, the foundation for what music is built off of in place. Talk to us about what it was that made you, like, understand how important it was to get your publishing and get your performance rights organizations in place and all that stuff there.
I read about it.
Okay.
I read about all this shit when I was in jail. Because it's crazy. I had a silly, right? Shout out to Ra Ra, he was from South Philly. He was like, damn, young boy, you should have went to Harvard. He's like, man, like, he was impressed. He was impressed. He's like, damn, like, because he really seen that I was really trying to grow and change. I'm like, listen, dog, because he was down. I don't know what he was in jail for, but he was down for a minute. He had like a 15 to 30 with like 17. And so I'm trying to tell him, I'm like, bro, like, shit's different out there. You can't just go, unless you got somebody who's up, that's going to bless you. Bro, you got to go out there and grind from the muscle.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And you going home without no knowledge, no education, no skill, you're destined for failure. You're coming back because you have nothing to lean on. And that's what I said about being able to contribute to the world. Like, like, I don't just rap. Like, I still work and all that. You feel what I'm saying? I got I'm certified. I'm a certified laborer for masonry.
Nice.
Like, I can, if I really want to, if I decided to quit rap today, I can go somewhere and work in a labor union for bricklaying.
They ain't listening, bro. They ain't listening.
I get it, man. You know, but so like I take education serious, man, because it's like, yo, they want us to be like, put it like this, right? If people don't understand how blessed we are to be able to read and write. Our ancestors couldn't read or write because the oppressors knew how important knowledge was.
Right.
They understood that. So now they're flipping the script. Don't read. Don't write. Go ahead and commit a crime so we can lock you up for 100 years. Then you can learn how to read and write. Then, but by then it'll be too late. You know what I'm saying?
You dropping jewels, bro. You dropping jewels, man. But talk to us about you know, like you said, you learned, you know, the importance of the publishing and all that stuff there. You know, while you were in jail. Why did you make that your focus when you came home and starting to rebuild your music career?
I love it. I really love it, man. It's just listen, I'm gonna keep it 100, right? And I got this from my man Gutter, like he's like, yo, the music should have never worked for people who don't really love it, man. If you're only in it for the bag, you're not gonna make it because your heart's not in it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It's just like anything in life, man. If you in the streets, put your heart into that shit. Don't be half-assed and put your heart into it. If you rapping, put your heart into it. If you going to school, put your heart into it. So my heart is really in this music shit. Like, I really love what I do, man. And that's what fuels the hustle. That's what fuels the drive to do what I do.
No doubt, no doubt. Talk to us about some of the projects you got coming up, man. We got some music here, so we definitely going to get into the music. But talk to us about, you know, once you got all that in place. Remember, before we get into the music, because you also got a brand. Talk to us about your brand, man, and why was it important for you to develop that?
All right, so the brand Focus Entertainment, right? For those who know me, man, you know I'm pretty much like a disciplined and focused individual.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a human being. I make mistakes. I like to party. I love women. I love all that. But I also know how to fall back from it and really lock in when it's crunch time.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So one day I'm just sitting there, you know, we sitting there waiting for the showers and all that. One of my homies walk up to me like, you know what, man? I'm gonna start calling you Mr. Focus. Cause I used to be zoned out.
Right.
I used to be zoned out and like I used to really visualize this shit while I was in jail in my mind. Like they sitting around playing. I'm like, these motherfuckers is crazy.
Right.
I'm gonna go home and make this shit happen.
Right.
So I used to really think about this shit all day. How I'm gonna come home, get my LLC, build my credit, get my business credit. I'm gonna make this shit happen because cause like I said, I came home and went back. So I understand the obstacles of a man fresh home from prison.
Right.
It's not going to be easy for you. Especially if you don't have no skills and no knowledge and no money.
Mm-hmm.
You're coming back. I didn't want to go through that no more, you feel what I'm saying? So I love rapping, so I really took the time to like study the business and the craft. And I just took it and ran with it. You know what? That's what it's going to be. It's going to be. It was supposed to be I'm focused.
Right.
But when I applied for the EIN, they sent it back like it's just Focus Entertainment. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just run with that.
No doubt, no doubt. Super dope, super dope. Got into the merchandising, man. Talk to us about the importance of, you know, having merch and developing that brand and then transforming it into actual products that can be consumed.
All right, so, you know, like you said, you gotta be a hustler, man. Like music is cool, you feel what I'm saying? But you gotta have actual physical product.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why I was selling the CDs because I seen real money off of it.
Hustling.
You feel what I'm saying? But I'm starting to understand that the CD era is damn near dead now. So you have to like switch tangibles. So, you know, I'm coming out with a hoodie and a Scully line, right? And then I'm coming out with a lingerie line for the ladies. Ladies.
Uh-oh. Ow. Ow.
Right.
Ladies is gonna have they're gonna have some fully focused lingerie. Yes indeed. I'm loving it. I might have to buy some for my crew. God damn it.
Right. But yeah, but then I, you know, like I still, you know, tap into the internet and all that. So I be still watching little motivational speeches and all that. And there was this one lady, she come out with merch.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, yeah, I got merch. I sell merch. You know why I got merch? She said, because I can write it off. She said, every time I get a logo done, I write the logo off. Every time I buy the shirt, I write the shirt off. Pants, I write everything off.
Right.
She said at the end of the year when I found my taxes, she's like, it's like I bought clothes for free. You feel what I'm saying?
That's major.
So that's part of the hustle. You feel what I'm saying? Why would I not buy clothes and write it off and basically pay nothing for them?
Right. Right. Super dope. Super dope. You mentioned a very important comment that I think we need to, you know, do a deeper dive in. You said music is one thing, but having a tangible product, having a product that people can touch, feel, in order to consume is important. What was it that made you like understand that? Because that's the missing key that a lot of people don't understand. Music is just a conduit. It opens up the door for other situations. So, what was it that helped you to gain that insight to be able to know, like, all right, yeah, I definitely gotta, you know, have something that people can actually buy to support what it is that I'm doing?
My experience in the streets.
Okay.
I was really a hustler out there. See, I can talk about it now, right? When I was 19 and I went to jail, I left my folks with 10,000 cash. Not from no job, not straight from the block. I didn't graduate, I didn't have a GED, nothing. Straight from the block. So I learned the power then on how to have product for sale.
Right.
But see, this is what I learned previously. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody talk this hustler shit. Y'all not really no hustlers, right? Because I'm going to tell you what a hustler is. A hustler understands they're the product. You. You're the product. It's up to you how you market yourself. That's why I relate to Jay-Z so much. He's in my top 5, right? Because that boy said, I can sell ice in the winter. I can sell fire in hell. I am a hustler. Baby, I'll sell water to a well.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
So, and it's crazy because I understood this as a youngin', like, you feel what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand Jay-Z. Like, that boy was really a hustler. Like, he understood the importance on how to market yourself. Like, when I go out, like how you say you see me in the CDs, like when I was out there selling CDs.
Right.
I used to go out there, I used to put my jewels on, fresh cut. I used to make sure that when I went outside and I sold them CDs, I made sure that I made myself look and market myself as a rapper. I ain't want to be looked at as no little dusty nigga out there panhandling. No, I'm really a rapper. I really got my own label, and this is really how I'm moving.
Right.
So, you know, you really understand the importance of being a hustler when you learn how to market yourself.
No doubt, no doubt. I gotta drop some jewels on that, bro. We gotta drop some noise on that. Get into the music, bro. We finally here, man. You know, you definitely touched on the hustler side because, like I said, you know what I mean, I seen you out there, you know, pushing. I seen you out there, you know, letting people know, like, this is what it is that I got. You know what I'm saying? Come on and support what it is that I got going. But now we're in this digital age. And you know, everything is streaming and things of that nature. But I did give you some game on how to, you know, corner the market in that space too. So talk to us about this new project, you know, some of the music that you got coming, and these jams that we're going to be listening to today. You're hearing it here first.
All right, so look, shout out to my man Dion, man. You know, he plugged me in, taught me about the platforms. I ain't gonna put the platforms out there, you feel what I'm saying? You gotta pay for that. I told somebody the other day, I said, listen, man, you gotta pay for the knowledge, man. The game is to be sold, not told.
There it is.
But yeah, so he like, yeah, bro, you gotta register your music with these platforms in order to get all your royalties.
Right.
Like, a lot of people just think it's just ASCAP and BMI. It's really deeper than that, you feel what I'm saying? And I'm still learning. I'm a student of the game, you feel what I'm saying? I don't never know everything. And that's the crazy part about the industry. It always evolves, it always grows, so you're never gonna know everything about the game. And if somebody told you, they lying to you.
Facts.
So, he plugged me in with Blanco. Shout out to Blanco. That's
One time for Blanco.
You know, that's my main engineer out there, man. He like the way I work. I go in there and one take shit and it's on to the next. I don't sit there and play because time is money.
There it is.
So, I got 2 new joints out. The one is called Success. You know, I'm just in there talking that money shit or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Like you said, how we was talking about how I hustle and all that. You feel what I'm saying? And then, you know, I'm the type of guy too, right? You know, sometimes shit that go to my heart. And, you know, some motherfuckers will crash out. But when I get mad, I go get money.
Okay.
I like to prove motherfuckers wrong. When somebody play with me like I'm not me, I like to go out there and go hard. Like, if somebody tell me, like, man, I ain't like that shit, like, that shit's garbage, I'm gonna go to the studio the next day and come out with some horror shit. I like to prove people wrong.
Right.
So, so that joint's called Success. You know, we'll get into that.
We gonna get into it right now.
All right, fuck it.
We gonna get into it right now. This is what we doing. We dropping bombs over this way. Introduce the record, my brother.
Alright, so this joint right here is called Success, man. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yeah. New Stir Blood, man. Focus Entertainment, we real focused over here. Let's get it. Back in the dark again, giving out my heart again. In the ocean with the sharks again. Got to get it together, I'm about to make it rain. Get an umbrella, need to be in a Musella. Praying with the fellas, forgive me for rebelling. By the work then I resell it. I let the streets tell it. All this weed that I'm inhaling, keep me mellow. Quit this nappy fam, I'ma get you back. Get ready for a dirt nap. Homicide case, 30 stacks. If you broke then it's a rap. True meaning of the trap. They embracing rats, I'm not reaching for dabs. If you reach then I'm gon' clap. I don't trust shit. Ready to dump fists. Get left slump stiff. My heart pump breaks. No love for sucker shit. Smoking weed calms my nerves. Trying to get my palms on a bird. Moving from the first to the third. Blues third is the curve. That's my home turf. Play with paper, better do your homework. Don't shit move without me. That's how I move in the street. It get brutal in the streets. When ends don't we been up for a day straight. I ain't been asleep. See what I mean? Food for 2 houses. I smoke ounces, put my money in the rap game. These people strange. I had to stack change. I had to hit the trap and get that sack over the rap game. I'm independent, out for my image, straight from the fences. I've been a menace, but I had to sharpen my tempo. I had a hot temper. I'll pop at any minute. Respect how I'm living. Respect how I did it. No handouts, I spaz out and pass bags out. I need a stash house. Yeah, shit go get that money, man. By any means necessary, man. Let's go.
Talk to us about the. Oh, my bad. Talk to us about the motivation behind that song.
I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I just write shit, man.
Okay.
I just write. A lot of people don't even know. I just write, and then, however, the beat. Shout out to Anamezi, man. You know that's my producer. He produced a lot of my beats. So I just write, and then I go to the studio. I listen to some beats. I'm like, alright. I go on my little archives. Spit something like, alright, this sound like this should go with this, that, and third. I barely have songs. I got, like I said, I got shit in the stash, but I barely go to the studio like, yeah, I'm gonna spit it to this beat X, Y, and Z. Sometimes I do, but not all the time. So I just went to the studio, put my verses together, listened to it, like, oh, this shit sound crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I let you hear it, let a few people hear it, because before I put it out, I get feedback from the people first.
Right.
So if the streets say they fucking with it, I release it. So the streets said they was fucking with it, so I released that joint.
No doubt. Then you turn around, because I was in the studio with you, and I don't know if these was the jams you created, but I know you made like 2 or 3 jams, you know, by the time I got finished sending the email. You know what I'm saying? Like, by the time I finished sending the email, this dude had 2 or 3 jams done. Talk to us about this Stronger Than Before.
Oh, man. So, look, hey, listen, the crazy part, I didn't even expect that to turn out the way it did, D. I just go in the studio and I just record. But as I'm recording it, and then I'm listening to it, that's why I said, like, when you in the studio and you hear yourself,
right?
That's just like a whole different feeling. That's why if you ever listen to niggas, they ad-libs be turned, because they can't believe they're saying this shit they're saying like that. This is me?
Right.
This is how I'm coming? And then it's crazy, man. You know, long live Nip, man. I listen to Nip a lot, man. I study Nip, too. That's where I get part of my hustle from, too.
Mm-hmm.
And Nip said, man, in order for this shit to work, you got to be your biggest fan first.
Right.
You got to be a fan of you. If you ain't feeling you, how you expect anybody else to feel you?
No doubt. So we gonna get into this Stronger Than Before, man. Dropping jewels all goddamn night. This dude's a genius.
I think that might be the instrumental. Oh. Pardon me.
All right, pause. We got the instrumental. But y'all see where it's going.
Yeah, cause Yeah, cause the reason why that was formatted like that is because I'm trying to get that joint on. I'm in the process of that getting on Kiss FM radio.
Okay, got you.
So I had to send the stems basically, the instrumental, acapella, and then a clean version. So give me 1 minute, man. Pardon me, folks. Sorry, man.
No doubt. Dang. That's what happens when you got 700 songs in your you know what I mean? When you got 700 songs in your catalog.
Third blood, man. Focus Entertainment.
Hold on. Is that my phone?
Let's get it.
My bad. That was success by accident.
What they say, players fuck up too.
That's right.
Alright, pardon me, man. Cause I do want the people to listen to this, man. Like I said, it's cool to get money and all that, but I still want people to understand there's a other side to this shit.
Right. As soon as you get it, bro. As soon as you get it, take your time. But we gonna keep the dead air from happening.
Yeah. So what you want to elaborate on, like? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, talk to us about the record. Stronger than before.
Alright, so like I said, I didn't really expect it to come out the way it did.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? But the beat's so crazy. Shout out to Animal, man. Easy, man. You know, like I said, that's one of my main producers out here in the Bird. A lot of people don't really give him the credit because, you know, he's like still up and coming, but his beats is fire.
Yeah, Animal's super nice, bro.
The only thing we gotta work with Animal is, man, we gotta start figuring out how we gonna finesse these samples, man, because I don't want nobody suing me in the long run, man. You feel me? But we gonna figure it out. This is a clean version, so you know we gonna rock with it, man.
It's all good. We play clean and dirty down here at Grindmode Radio.
But the dirty version is like so more like heartfelt. But I was only cussing in the ad lib, so it ain't like y'all gonna be really missing too much of anything. So
all right, we waiting for it to upload. It said, all right, done. We good to go.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. Let me refresh. Get this joint up and running.
And you know, I want to know, man. Once y'all hear that, man, I want the streets to know, man, how I should go about that. Should I shoot a vid for it? Like, you know, give me y'all input, man. And you know, that's one thing about me too, right? I don't never get too big. Like I'm for the people, man. Like I'm still the same little guy that was running around East Hills, cutting up, writing, battling and all that, man. I still reach out to my folks, man. I still got ties to my neighborhood. I still live in my neighborhood, by the way. Feel what I'm saying? So,
We're gonna get into this stronger than before.
moving fast, still on the move for cash. Streets going left and right, jabs trying to dodge traps. More money, more nonsense, the problems calling. Crimes I've been involved in made me evolve as an animal in the process. I was raised in the project, return to death is prepared for your offspring. Sleep death often, so often I'm off to myself. In the county I was starving to death, but no one to call on for help. Picture the pain that I felt, and that's the far as I was dealt. I was hungry, man.
I'll have to say, I'm gonna be the first to say it. I think this is the first time we ever played a song with one verse, no hook. One verse, no hook. This is the first at Grindmode Radio Live, man. I love the creative. I love the creativity, you know what I mean, that you bring to the table, man. Talk to us about what it is that you know, why do you know, bring like a different type of vibe to the game?
It's authentic.
No doubt.
It's real. Everything's real. I might talk about some bullshit, but everything's real. Everything's off my real life experience.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, man. Let people know how they can tap in with you, man. If you open the door and features, if people want to collab, whatever the case may be, how can they tap in?
So if you want like features and if you want to book or whatever, hit me on my email at 23rdbloodmusic@gmail.com.
That's music with a K. Music with a K, bruh.
Hey, listen, and don't take that the wrong way. I just try to set myself apart, man. I try to do everything different. You feel what I'm saying? So,
No doubt.
You know, shout out to the Lokes. I still got love for the Lokes. And at 23rd Blood on all platforms, man. On all platforms, IG, Spotify, TikTok, everything is at 23rd Blood.
No doubt, no doubt. And before we get out of here, man, let people know, you know what I mean, if you got anything coming up, live performances, pop-outs, merchandise release, music releases, what can people expect from you?
Oh, man, I'm just going to keep hitting y'all in the head with these singles, man. I got about like 7-8 songs in the stats, like you said, man. I seen this boy record 3 songs before I even got the email. Listen,
Man, listen, I ain't lying. I was putting together an email. He went in the booth. I'm still putting together the email, getting everything together for it, blah, 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 blah. He comes out. Blanco's like, you done? He's like, yeah, next one. He goes back in. I'm still working on the email. Comes back out. And by the time I looked up, this dude's done with 3 damn songs, man. It's like crazy work. Crazy work. So yeah, man, one time for 23rd Blood. Make sure y'all tap in. Well, he's under the umbrella, y'all. So you know that glow up's gonna be real, man. We're gonna be outside. Make sure y'all pay attention. Make sure y'all tap into the Instagram.
Oh yeah. Last but not least, right? Because she got mad at me the last time we did our thing, right? Shout out to Miss Adama, Module World. I'm under her umbrella too, right? She got mad at me. You and Dion did an interview and y'all ain't shot me out.
Man, one time for Mama Dama, man. Don't have me getting my ass kicked. You better shout her out every goddamn time, because Mama Dama is the truth. She's been out here making a lot of things happen. So once we talking about it, talk about it. Let them know some of the things that she's been able to put in play for you, because she's a major out here.
Oh, man. First, we went down Florida. We did our thing. You feel what I'm saying? I did a show down there with her. And then, you know, I did a video with her and her nephew, KP. That's one of my other producers, too. And we just put a play together, and she just scored a touchdown.
There it is.
She scored a touchdown. Yeah, she scored a major touchdown. So, shout out to Mama Dama, Module World. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Grindmode, man. I love everybody, man, genuinely from the heart, man. And I'm glad that I get to work with genuine people who really want to see me win.
Absolutely.
And shout out to my man, SmugTV, too. That's my cameraman.
One time for SmugTV on the filming. So make sure y'all check that playback that's coming. And make sure y'all share the video. Don't be a hater. Leave a comment if it's on YouTube. Share it to your Facebook and your Instagram story. Show some love, man. It don't cost you nothing to share. One time for SmugTV. We getting real with this shit. Nothing but love over here, man. It's a Grindmode thing.
Let's get it.
It's been another dope edition of the OMG on my Grind Live interviews right here on Grindmode Radio Live. Make sure y'all stay tapped in, y'all. It's a Grindmode thing.
Yeah, that shit probably crazy.
We getting back to the music, so go ahead. Get back and enjoy your music.
Appreciate you. Man.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Niggas better start tapping in, man.
Dope interview, broski.
Appreciate you. Man.
Shit.
And like I said, too, man, I don't be,
I'll show you this.
like you said, man, because a lot of people don't understand, you know, like, how you said dropping jewels, like, man, that's what the platform's for, man. It's each one teach one, you feel what I'm saying? Each one reach one, teach one. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, man, people be waiting for these crackers to come. I'm trying to get signed and all that, man. Fuck that shit. Go out there and hustle, man. Go grind, because ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I was just watching this joint, this dude named Trendsetter Shady from Philly. He straight said it. He said, man, I'd rather stay independent. I don't want to sign to nobody, man. He said, I'm good. He said, I'd rather be in full control over everything.
All right. Once you got the fans, you got everything you need.
Like you said, though, you got to have that hustle.
Definitely got to have that hustle, bro. But shit, you got that shit natural.
Right.
This motherfucker's a gas station like, yo, bro. Got my CD. I got my CD, bro.
Somebody else told me like, yeah, I see your man Blood at the gas station giving out CDs and shit.
Shit, he wasn't giving.
No, I was hustling.
Compelling you to go in your. Listen, he was compelling you to go in the pocket. You ain't have no choice but to go in the pocket. He wasn't moving until you went in the pocket.
Selling
That's
water.
a fact, yeah.
Selling water to the well, huh?
That's a fact. Yo, give me 1 minute, Brody. Give me 1 minute. All right. Then the plays right there.
Hell yeah.
Nah, for real though, like you gotta really go out here and hustle, man. Man, what the fuck, man?
Hey man, everybody trying to get right for Thanksgiving, bro.
Yo.
Get everybody right.
Y'all be there in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, man. Shit, you know what it is.
You want to shout your shit out, bro?
Shit, one time, man, it's Grindmode, man. Grindmode Music Worldwide, Grindmode Radio Live. We down here at Grindmode Multimedia Productions. Hey, anything you need to get your content created, we take everything out. This is the photo room. We got the black screen, we got the green screen, we got the white screen, red screen, so you can set up your video content, your visuals, your photos. Come down, get a radio interview, set up your podcast. This is what we do, man. I put on. It's a Grindmode thing.